Chapter 8, Lesson 2 discusses complementary and supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are angles that add up to 180 degrees. A couple of examples below are these two angles that are next to each other. If we add 120 degrees plus 60 degrees, these add to 180 degrees, which makes them supplementary angles. The next set of angles, although they are not next to each other, let's see if they still add to 180 degrees. You have 40 degrees plus 140 degrees. These also add to 180 degrees. This does make them supplementary angles. Next, let's take a look at complementary angles. Complementary angles are angles that add up to 90 degrees. This first example has a 30-degree angle plus a 60-degree angle, and these do add up to 90 degrees. The next example is 40 degrees plus 50 degrees. These also equal complementary angles. Let's take a look at examples 1, 2, 3, and 4 and see if we can determine if they are complementary, supplementary, or neither. Example number 1 has two 45-degree angles. If we add 45 plus 45, these do equal 90 degrees. They are complementary angles. Let's take a look at example number 2. And even though example number 2 does not give us angle measures, these two angles combined does create a straight line. A straight line is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, we can write that angle 1 plus angle 2 equal a straight line Therefore, if they are supplementary. Let's take a look at example number 3. And the same kind of situation occurs for example 3. If you notice, angle 1 and angle 2 create a right angle indicated by this little box right here. This means that they are 90-degree angles. Therefore, they are complementary angles. Let's take a look at example number 4. Example number 4 does not give us a straight line. And it does not give us the right angle box. Therefore, angles 3 and 4 are neither. They are neither supplementary or complementary angles. In examples 5, 6, 7, and 8, we will use the idea of supplementary and complementary angles to determine the value of x. For example number 5, you can see that it does create a straight line. And because it creates a straight line, we know that these two angles are supplementary angles. Which means they will add up to 180 degrees. You can add 2x plus 40 equals 180 degrees. We will solve this equation to find the value of x just as we did in Chapter 7. The first step is to subtract 40 from both sides. Remember, you have to do the inverse operation. We then have 2x equals 140. The inverse of multiplying 2 times x is dividing by 2. Therefore, x equals 70. Let's take a look at number 6. Number 6 creates a right angle, which means they are complementary angles. And we know that complementary angles sum to 90 degrees. So we will add 3x plus 30 equals 90. We will solve this one the same way. Subtract 30 from each side. You have 3x equals 60. The inverse of multiplying by 3 is dividing by 3. And therefore, x equals 20. Let's see if you can solve number 7 and 8 by yourself. Do you have any questions about writing and solving equations to determine the value of x for supplementary and complementary angles? Let's see if you can tell us if examples 1 through 9 are complementary, supplementary, or neither, and let us know why. Let's take a look at number 1. Number 1 does create a straight line, therefore it is supplementary. Let's take a look at number 2. They are complementary angles. How about number 3? There's no proof with number 3 that it creates a right angle nor a straight line. How about number 4? These are neither, and although they are vertical angles, there is no indication of their measurement to prove they are either complementary or supplementary. Let's take a look at number 5. They are supplementary angles. How about number 6? They are complementary angles. And number 7? They are supplementary. How about number 8? These are neither. And what do y'all think about number 9? You are correct. They are complementary. Let's have some of you work out 10 through 18 for us.